Hey, back again. See what we're doing today, right? Oh yeah, playing Factorio. We must once again descend from the heavens back into the old, ugly factory. Do some chores, right? I noticed that we're periodically having hot air problems, and it was politely suggested to me that I may be, in fact, being a little bit dogmatic. These things eat a ton of hot air. And you know what? They probably don't have to do that. Where is just glass? The hot air you use is not worth it, sirs. You now use the bad recipe. But you don't use hot air, and that's important. Alright, so good. Oh, there's a big problem. I was aggressively stupid, which shouldn't really surprise anyone here. This is a problem for a bit. Why don't we have any of this stuff? We don't have this. Why don't we have this? No titanium. Why no titanium? No hot air. See, maybe we just addressed that. Maybe we have to take it to the next level. But not over here. Still not over here. Where is the... Yeah, text. I did something aggressively stupid. Look at this. Why are there electronic parts Mark 1 here and here? And I don't even know how the vacuum tube got in there. And there's more on the belt. Oh no. That's a big oh no. How did this happen? Well, it's really not that big of a mystery. Give me that. Because I put this in place of a chip shooter and I never got rid of the chip shooter outputs. Someone undoubtedly saw that, and someone is probably still laughing at me about that. But I want to let you know, I found it. Okay? How did the vacuum tube get in there, though? That doesn't make any sense. I have no idea how a vacuum tube would make it onto this belt. But unfortunately, I kind of have to check out every single inventory to make sure someone's not jammed. And unfortunately, that's going to be a lot of inventories, right? You. Nope. You. Red circuits being made. That's pretty cool. Let's check you. What's your problem? Oh, you're trying to get intermetallics, and that's antimony. Alright, we're back to caring about antimony. Oh, there's too many here to check, isn't there? Ah! There's some up here. Oh, okay. Alright, we gotta go quickly fix that. Because this was going for a long time. Not here. This one doesn't look like it has any problems. Nope. Maybe. No, you're good. Wait a second. Why is... Well, it's because I'm not making simple circuits up there yet. That makes a certain amount of sense. So, this has not been a very... Oh, wait, there's some right there. Is there? No, it was just rubber. It's just rubber. Alright, this was a real, kind of sketchy search, but we did find one problem, which we are going to take care of immediately. And then we're going to spend a little time trying to up antimony. And then I think zinc acetate is on my list. I look around after the episode ends and makes lists of things to handle next episode. Where did I get those circuits? Maybe I don't have them coming here directly? That's going to lead to problems then, because I forgot where this dinosaur was. Right here? No. Right here? No. Right here? No. Right here? No. Right here? Okay, now we've got some serious problems. I thought this dinosaur... Oh, right here? No. Where did I do this? Alright, I thought I had a proper... Ah, it's right there. I did in fact have a proper... so now we must go and do the needful. At the proper. So, let's take a short walk and get... I guess, this simple circuits bin was established after I did all the basics for... Well, I had it for a second there, right? It's in the middle. Alright, come here. Hopefully that didn't make it onto the sushi belt. Oh, that guy just picks up that. It only really works for fill cargo, right? Like fill cargo. Ah, they did. Some are going to make it onto the sushi belt because of fill cargo semantics. But on the upside, we've suddenly found a whole lot of electronics Mark 1. Alright, so, okay. Grab it. Alright, so mine own stupidity hath been expunged in some measure, leaving room to be stupid yet again. So, over here-ish, over here, and then into this bin. And we do have quite a bit of this. We are not going to suffer for those, for lack of those. But why are we not just running? We don't have resistors, right? That's this guy. And you just churn in as hard as you can. Alright, don't ask questions. This is fine. Next up. Timmy. We have to actually do something about antimony, since it's backing up and it's another bottleneck. It's a bottleneck on mechanical parts and such, but, you know, it still is. And the problem with antimony is this step right here. We need red agates, which we can go get, and then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red flots. And I don't think we have any of those, really. Hold on. What was that call? That was money. Not money coming my way either. It was the other thing. Well, so what's happening up here with the agates and the antimony is we finally restarted red circuits in earnest. And red circuits require a lot of Timmy pulp in order to make, I don't know, something. It's the technical term for it, the thing. But, as you can see, we don't have a whole lot. Here, I need both of these. You can have that one. Now I need some duralumin, because that's our other bottleneck. I'm going to see how far we can get with this using the North Factory. We probably should increase duralumin production in the North Factory, or start importing it. Stop being proud and start importing it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's sad. But this is what I will do. We really need this thing kicking in. So store food. Come here. Fill cargo. And I need you to head north. You are going to give gifts to your younger, better cousin up here. I'm pretty sure it's right above this, right? Yeah, right here. I want you to just dump in there. Empty your cargo. It's just, we are now connected at the hip. And one day, probably not even soon, honestly, we will have better duralumin up north. Anyway, I need some of this today. North. It was a fun little experiment to do duralumin up north, but right now it's holding us back. So, fine. We will get it. And we need 2 agates, right? 2 red agates, for which we can get right here. Now we need some flots. We're also going to try to stim navins while we're here, because navins are still waiting for duralumin too. Oh, and I needed to adjust this, I think. Right over here. You actually need to be 1,000. And you probably need to be 2,000 before it's all over. But I tell ya, she ain't over. Alright, so you get some special gifts in a supply of duralumin just for you. Now just make the things, please. I'm gonna have to do this eventually. Flots. Flots are the concentrate, these things. They're over there. We need 6 flotation cells. And we're oh, we need labs. Oh. High tank. Alright, so high tanks. We're gonna be doing this. So we need to get 6 labs. Then we need to get how much duralumin each? Probably more of that. You need this chunk, right? Then everything else is gonna be the bottleneck. So why am I even doing this? I don't know. Here, give me that back. You don't deserve it. Give me that back. We just have to hand build these things. And there's no other way around it. Flot. We're gonna need a lot of iron. It's gonna be a lot of small parts. No problem. I have the solution for this situation. And a bunch of small parts. And we actually are very low on iron. I need to arrange for lab. 6 labs. Flot. 1, 2, and then go get more iron, huh? I really need to chase that sore. Here, come here, Dino. I know you're there. There's a bunch of them waiting. Huh. So, I'm almost at the point where I can do level 2 iron processing. Or level 3, something like that. Now I need intermetallics. One, and back to iron. Now we got 6. For this we need lead. Do we have lead plate on the belt? I don't think it's even needed. If it would be needed, it would be a specialty item. But we do have a whole box of lead plate right here. Probably need 2. 1, 2, 3, and back to iron, right? And this is the ever exciting shopping segment. So you crush the iron into processed iron, and then you do a whole lot of stuff to it, and you end up with iron slime, and you cast it in molten iron, blah blah blah. I can almost do that right now. Not quite, almost. And that would be nice. What I'm doing right now will not come for free. And that's going to be the next thing, and probably last thing I'm going to address here in South Factory. Alright, so Agit 1, Agit 2. Where are you? Agit, Agit. And then Flot. And we'll even get a nice example. So this one's going at 3.4, so it's just straight doubling. Okay, that's good. Flot. Good. Oh, we're almost... Oh, we're building engines by hand. That shouldn't really happen, right? Thank you. We still have... Oh. Yeah, I guess we do have more flots because we're picking them up. Yeah, we know what to do with those. Alright, so this will increase Dow froth consumption by, you know, doubling it. And up here... No prod, of course. This is going to be a problem. Where are you? Lead acetate. That is the next surface we will engage with. So let's just... We should probably be able to see right now, right? Fluids. Antimony. Antimony pulp right there. Oh, I don't like it how it drops straight out. What do we suppose this is? This is just production shortage. I may be on the wrong problem. Is that... It has to be one of these things. And I already know I have a zinc acetate problem. Because I need it to make gastrocapacitors to keep everything running. Right here, this is the next place we look at. Oh, we're full up on zinc acetate. It's not a problem whatsoever. Okay, we were full up on it. You guys should be prodded. Because this stuff is important. Now, this is what we have to make. Zinc acetate, which comes from acetic acid. And acetic acid just isn't making it. No, it just isn't making it. So, it's just all getting eaten up here. Are you even running? You are. Okay. So you produce 75, you eat just a little. So we need 2 level 2 methanol reactors, huh? Methanol. For this we need engine units. Probably more aluminum, right? But let's start with the engine units. Which are done right over here. Thank you. Knock, knock. Now we need aluminum, right? And there's aluminum somewhere over here, right? There's an entire box from where we did things. Whatever. Whatever, don't think about it. Then we'll probably try to speed it up on top of this. Like, toss in some speed modules, which we don't have, which we need control panels and utility boxes for. No problem. I'm on it. Over here. Then down here. Then over here, control box. Utility box. Control box. I wonder why we're running low here. Oh, we need the batteries here, and that's not happening. Yeah, we gotta work. Well, we are working on that right now. What's your problem? You're right here, staring lonely at red circuits. And red circuits aren't being made because MOSFET, and MOSFET isn't being made because, once again, no, not once again. We're out of both the silicons. And you are going? It looks like the, that's going and that's going. Oh, this is a huge consumer of zinc acetate. So maybe this all does come together to a point. I don't know, it's going now. I don't know what the bottleneck was a second ago. Maybe I'll catch it one of these days. I don't know. Maybe I won't. And now we need electronics Mark II, of course. But we're not going to get it immediately. Now we have to try to slam this bottleneck into oblivion. This is not a good way of doing things, mind you. I really should be getting this acetic acid out of, guts. So it's semi-free, but I'm not doing that. I want to make one. Now I need Nexlet. Come on, guys. Bam. I'm gonna regret that in a second here. When did I get to a point, methanol, where I needed an energy drink just to walk down a paved, straight runway? Oh, I need help. I need such serious help. Alright, you have to make acetic acid. Just rotate it so it works. There we go. Now you guys are at crafting speed 2. No, you're not. You're at crafting speed much more than 2. So where there was 1, there is now 3.6. And you are eating more methanol than is being produced. So let's produce some more methanol. There we go. Huh. That's really cheap methanol right there. I should be using it more. Oh, nice. Tech happened. Why did I do that? No, titanium's happening again. So what I want is these guys going. I want this to fill up. And you're still short on acetic, huh? Do I just call mission accomplished here and let it go for a couple hours? Oh, you're on the way to this. Unfortunately, we are obligated to do a PySci 2 recipe now, so more Corlexes, which of course I have absolutely no interest in doing right now. This looks okay. Why can't I prod this? Can't I do anything to make this better? 10 zinc plate. Wow. That's a lot. And I kind of want to split you, right? Where is just a level 1 splitter? I want you to share your newfound bounty. There are less fortunates out there, like the gastrocapacitors area. Now I want you both to go. Alright, so that will drift over here. We only need 1 per, and that will start making Nexlet batteries again. And that has, I'm pretty sure, a much shallower requirement for material than this does, so it will back up in time. Alright, so I think that's basically it, right? I should watch everything. That's all my notes from last time. Hopefully that means the factory is going well. Are we gonna see it? Yeah. It's gonna get over. Titanium being made. Hot air. I don't know about what's going on with hot air. All I know is it's full up right now. Okay, that's fine. We can use the wasteful glass recipe. It's not that big of a boost. It's only like 40% more. And to be fair, that is 40% of happiness right there. Alright, this is good. This translates directly into whale food and more modules for me. So let's go and get whatever's keeping me from making more modules, which is electronics part 2. And then, oh, full up of stainless. That's how you know something is going right somewhere. I think that's it. We go do the North Factory now. Science is obviously being made. Why are you going so slow for Pi-Sci 2? Shouldn't you have just jerked up? Oh, it's Pi-Sci 1, which is the bottleneck at the moment, which is never a good sign. So why is it more isn't going here? Why aren't you going, good sir? Really good question. Input E equals 1. Oh, we have no wood? For real? We have a whole line of people here with wood. Some of you guys jammed? Yeah. Okay. Go clean out some of the wood bins. Alright, I'll go do it. No problem, right? Happy face. Big old happy face. Oh. This is gonna cause problems soon, isn't it? How about we solve the problem in the most expedient way? There we go. I am gonna have to use those raw coal rocks, as much as I don't want to. Or find a better way to make ash. Alright, so right here. Grab another honk. Alright, so once again, our very compact tree product maker, which made tree seeds, which made wood, which made logs, which fed the entire power structure of the factory. Once again, it is all blocked up because it is not made with spoilage in mind. I think we have to up our game here, right? Yeah. Come here, decider combinator. We must decide. It's right there. Just like the other one. Stop whining. Just like the other one, it's tree seeds. Not the recipe, but the item. Is less than 100. Output E equals 1. And I'm going to copy you. Because I get the feeling I'm going to have to do this a couple more times today, right? And then you enabled on E greater than or equal to 1. There you go. Alright, it's time to do an inspection of all these. I don't even know what you would do if you jammed up. I guess you'd just be really sad. Let's see, where else? All of these, right? All jammed up. You're not. Why aren't you going? You're jammed up. Oh, it's all problem. And I am not sure what to do about this, right? Like, the proper answer is simply rip it down and build something that works. But that is harder than you might think. These guys are not afflicted with anything. So, oh, it looks like there's just no way to get rid of the wood down here, so they're doomed. How is this possible? I guess it was just the local wood makers that were going on strike, and that was the source of the problem. Like, there's more problems, don't get me wrong. We are not done, and we should not feel good about the situation right here. But it's a little better, I guess. Not really. Nah, not really. We just need a lot more wood, I guess. Now, I could take this as a call to build a better woodmaker like I did up north and bring it down. Like a little give back from the north factory to the south factory. But instead I'm just running away. We're done. Don't look at it. It's not real. We're gonna come stand right here. We're gonna take a look now at graphs. Antimony. Antimony pulp. Mach 1. It's that stuff. We had a brief surge and now we're bottlenecked on something else. The real problem is this, which hopefully we did something about. Zinc acid. Alright, so there was a brief efflorescence and that stopped. So I think we're contractually obligated to not leave the job site before this is actually working. So these guys are making a ton of acetic acid and it just ain't enough, right? It is simply not enough. Well, we're making a ton. Why would this ever stop? Like no zinc, maybe? And this is being made, and they drift up. Like this isn't even a problem, right? Why would we ever be... Well, it did stop because these guys weren't working. Like, why aren't we seeing it being charged? Because it has stopped at one point. But why? Why, he asks, in an accusatory tone. Boop. Done. Alright, so that's what we want out of life. But why would it stop? Syngas? No. Methanol's fully pressurized. Carbon dioxide? Ooh, maybe. Ooh, maybe. Oh, look at this. Look at this, friends. Carbon dioxide's dribbling down and down and down and down. And it's going to be out. And now this is going to stop. Alright. So, this is the thing that is happening. Where is our carbon dioxide maker for the... We have to have tons of carbon dioxide up here. Just enormous amounts, right? Then we're underflowing this way. And that feeds all of this. Then we underflow this way. This is a solid underflowed line right here. And we're in the right area, right? Now we have to go north, south even more. Ah, a relic of the past. Well, once again, we turn our ass around. We go to do the job properly, what we had not done before. We are looking. That carbon dioxide line, which was right up here, I think. Right over here, maybe? CO2, right there. So you, my friend, you do the other thing. And you underflow less than 20. There you go. You'll even get a fancy pipe. Alright, so this now pressurizes to 20%. That's oxygen. That doesn't look like it affected this line. So, we will have to do something about that. Alright, this pressurized to 20%. Didn't want gravel in my inventory. I didn't want that to be the kind of day I'm having. But look where we are, and look who we are forced to be today. Oh, we just tie in right there, huh? If we had a couple more underground belts. So now we just do this, this, and then this, and carbon dioxide flows into the system. Now you are not going to be starved of carbon dioxide anymore. Please, more zinc acetate. More. I have so much need for zinc acetate. We're holding up. Of course we're holding up. We added into the backbone. So great. Don't look at it anymore. Walk away. Hopefully it's not eating up all the carbon dioxide. It is going at like triple speed. I wonder how long the recipe is, right? This is something we should have probably considered a moment ago. Oh, so it's 80 a second. It's quite a lot, but still. Alright, so one problem solved, question mark. Next problem we have to solve. Tar processing. We need to take that to the next step. To do that, we have to find tar processing units, of which we have none. We knew this before we came here. Okay, give me that. I want at least 2. And you have to make more, unfortunately. So, do that, please. But for right now, we need 2. Be Akuas. We have to come over here. And we have to deal with the fact that anthracene is completely and utterly stuffed up. Yep, we have anthracene for days. And what do we do with anthracene? We have to initiate venting protocol. Now we can turn it into we can turn it anthraquinone. Alright, that's probably a pretty good idea, honestly. What else? We invent it, and this is like the ultimate vent right here to creosote. It should go here first. So this is like, this should be 80% overflow, this should be 90% overflow. And I don't anticipate we'll ever get beyond that, right? And if we do, we turn it into gasoline, and we burn the gasoline. Alright, so we need to install a nice, friendly 90% overflow right here. Right here. This is going to be tar reprocessing this area. Am I happy with this? Maybe I should just go all the way. Right now I want to leave some space up here for routing pipes. If not for right now, for me later. Me later will appreciate it if I just leave that open right now. Me later is getting really upset that I didn't leave more, but whatever. Yeah, just looking at that, I agree. There. This is where we will start. And this should be super simple, right? And we're going to vent in at 90% right here. Input overflows at 90, straight into this. Great, right? Abso-friggin' perfect. Then creosote comes out, and that's very valuable at the moment. So, I mean, it never stops being valuable, from my point of view. And soot is made right here. We need to get on this line. So we can probably do it something like this, right? And this is primary production soot. No, it's secondary production soot, so it doesn't get governed at all. There is no such thing as primary. Oh, it's like we can't do this thing we wanted to. We'll do something like it though. There. This is a crime, but it is not a horrible crime. I have seen far worse in my days. There, and then... Yeah. Yeah, it looks proper, right? That was designed. That's fine. These I don't think even would prod the hell out of this. I think this is still going to be our bottleneck by far. Maybe it's just I don't do that right now. Maybe I observe. Prod should be for scarce things. Alright, so anthracene. You are full up and you need to link in. We'll come this way. Come this way. Here. We're going to even do this. Oh, we can't really do this, huh? Because we have the... Oh, we can move that. That's not critical. In fact, we're gonna move that. Because right now it looks weird. Alright, so there we go. You have all the anthracene oil you want. Just chug, chug, chug. And you're drinking it down at 50 a second, it looks like. Makes a lot of sense, honestly. And then up here we're making it at less than 50 a second. So that is in place. Next bottleneck will probably be middle oil. Have we made any more tar processors? He asks. Wishing sincerely he didn't have to look in two places every single time, but such is the name of the game. Oh, we got 4 Navens makers right here. Which means we have almost 10. We're almost ready to go. The second this one pops, we're gonna go make more Navens upstairs. But that wasn't what I was looking for, right? Again, the shiny thing distracts me. No, we haven't made any more. If we have, what's in progress. Let's go in and figure out our next move, right? There's a lot of things we can do next. We should probably keep going in order to make ceramic like we were going to. That's a good next step. Sitting here and trashing out, that's a good next step. What else do I not love? Don't love these things. Having this guy around is probably a good idea, but I don't love that. Gravel? Will you take gravel? I think you will now. Stone as well, but having some stone's okay. Thank you. Alright, so what we're interested in now is tar processing, which doesn't look like it exists. We'll have to come back and continue working on the tar processing waste area a little bit every day, right? Alright, so where we left off yesterday is we were going to do this. Yeah, we should go do this. We go get more sponges and make some rich clay. And then we'll have that. So, sponge quest. Go. We descend all the way down, yet again, in order to pick up the lowliest of all sea creatures. The sponge. It has given up movement. It has become utterly plant-like. In fact, it is a victim of corruption. Evolutionary corruption has taken what was once free-swimming animals and has forced them into a form that is suspiciously plant-like to me. I feel like the trees are corrupting us, like orcs were corrupted out of elves, and that they are trying to make us more like them, twisting our bodies and taking away our capabilities such that we only can possibly view the world as a tree. I mean, when you think about it like that, you kind of just start throwing up and you never stop, right? No, this can't be allowed to continue. Alright, we're just going to establish a little box here for some sponges. For excess sponges, because I know I'm not done here. Good. Ah, right there. Now you are ready. If I can wire in some requester chest. Wire in saline. Do I have enough room here for my standard? Let's not take chances, right? I want you to request saline. It's kind of a rough thing to request because it is very diffuse. But we're going to do it anyway. Alright, so right there. Saline request out. Gorbachev's dispatched. I saw him go. This has to be dealt with soon. And then someone will be... yeah, there's one. Shouldn't there be two flitting this way? Over towards saline? Maybe I've overestimated their dedication, huh? So I'm not seeing... they're all going over there. Why do you not go with saline? Alright, we're gonna have to solve this in a second. But for right now, let's get in the thing that we need. Alright, we want... I guess we're kind of forced into this, huh? Oh. A little ugly, I have to say. It'll be okay. Establishing the rail is a little ugly. It is nothing utterly terrible. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it in fact is, gentlemen. Oh, it gets worse. Huh. Alright. Ugliness increases. But it'll be fine. Long term, the amount of time I'm going to spend looking at this and hating myself with every fiber of my being is going to be pretty low, right? So, I can get away with it. Yeah, just fine. So right there, hooked up. Now, as soon as saline arrives, I get the feeling this is going to be a bottleneck, isn't it? No, it shouldn't. Alright, let's trace these back. This is obviously just going straight in main line into Gorbachev Central, so I have no idea why it isn't connected. Maybe I need to pick it up and put down the provider tank. That's what was the problem was last time. Right? I still don't see... oh wait, there's one. He might be carrying creosote. Actually, I should look at that. What's your cargo? Oh, he's carrying creosote. So, no. This isn't the guy. Though I do appreciate his work carrying creosote. So, I do not understand the rules right here. Because it looks like I'm going to have to pick up and put down... like, you are disabled by script, and you are also disabled by script. I should go in and... now put it back. Alright. Now you have filled up. And now... we should have seen two depart. However, we do not see this. Why do we suppose this is? And this is saline water, and we are requesting saline water, right? Saline water, and it is hooked up real good, right? It's Certainly looks like it's hooked up real good. It's got the back and forth arrows, and the chests are mated on. Oh, perhaps it's because I didn't put in the amount I wanted. Alright, that's unfortunate. Alright, did that kick it? Yes, it looks like. Yeah, there's 2 on the way. There's 3 on the way. This has to be them, right? We'll stand here and watch, because we're paranoid right now. Okay. You're coming, right? Wait, that guy's tar. Alright, these guys. This is the proper cadence. More tar being taken. Tar looks like it's having trouble keeping up, honestly. Alright, and zoop. Alright, this is working. So, let's wire in... this is appropriate. Let's wire in rich clay to where rich clay needs to be. Yeah? Yeah. We have a clayosaur, and now it's time for a rich clayosaur. Right here. And clay goes into... It's in the earth box, right? And there is such a thing as waste clay, I'm declaring. Why would there ever be waste clay? I don't think that's actually true. There is not ever a thing of waste clay. There is only, I think I put the wrong system down right here, which is going to be really painful. Yeah, I think I've messed up. I think this is supposed to be rich clay. So let's see if I can salvage this. Like, there's no such thing as waste clay. It's just steam. And steam is made on site now. This makes no sense, right? And that makes no sense. Like, okay, we've got Problem City here that we have to address immediately. Because we have to empty this out. And we're not done. Just keep that in mind. We have to dump that there. And then all this stuff. And it is unknown. Oh no. There's just too much. Oh, we have to get to the whale immediately. Get to the whale immediately. Take that. Needed for your inventory space. Oh, this is nice. Oh, look at that. It's all 4 of them are almost producing a full red belt. Not stacked, mind you. But that's a lot. Then we still have more, unfortunately. We have a whole... What do we do with all this clay? There's no such thing as waste clay. Why would there ever be waste clay? Maybe I should look. Clay. Alternate recipe. Nah. No, there is no other way it's made. It's only made like this. I just messed up. Alright. And if I just accept that, I am now at the precipice of being able to fix it. So, right there, right there. Okay, that's fine. I can have another screw up. I mean, what's one more, right? Who's gonna stop watching because I messed this up compared to everything else so far? And of course that needs power, so... Alright, just breathe. We gotta fix it up here now. Because this is all miswired. Because you need to be doubles. This is what we want. Right here. Grab all this. And then we have to impose our will right here. And if we need to... Oh, we have to... Alright, hold on. What's the difference between this setup and this setup? I want to say not a lot. Alright, you, my friend. Oh, it's shorter. Oh, no. Ah, okay. Alright. Alright, we can fix this. We can fix this. It's okay. It's okay. It's still good. It's still good. This is just an absolute class and why I need to never ever mess this up, right? Because then we have to huffle all this stuff around and it's super duper painful. And I don't even think I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need more. And there's more coming in as it cleans out. Alright, maybe I won't need more. Alright, so good. Bots, come to me. We need to rip all of this down. This is... bring shame upon our families. It must all come back. Do not think of it being destroyed. Think of it simply as being returned. Alright, now we put in what we should have put in the first time. Which is right here, a pair of doubles. Okay. Why do I have so much clay? Where does this clay come from? Why, friends? Why am I so gifted, but only when it comes to clay? At least I... Okay. I'm not going to say something so foolish as at least I fixed the error. At least I am attempting to fix the error, right? Just stand here and just... I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to look at something happier, right? Let's go look at Timmy again. See how Timmy's doing. Current bottleneck, these guys. You completely unstimmed? Yeah. Low power. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. We kind of knew this day was coming, right? Like, we knew this was gonna happen, right? Just working as hard as we can, and it ain't enough. Okay. We gotta go back and we have to add in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like 6 more? 4 more? Alright, we gotta go do that, but we gotta sort this first. What, we're out of power? No, we are not out of power poles. We are just so full of clay. Just so full of clay. Our heart is completely and comprehensively full of clay. Alright, so no energy drink even. Pain of this situation is unbearable. Right there. Then what's the other thing we need? We need everything. Just go over it afterwards. Alright. We have many problems happening all at once. Really? Okay. Try not to do exactly that. Exactly that is wrong. Are we even going to be able to put all of this in? Alright, we're stuffed, right? Alright, there's some more. Okay, just a little more. Just a little more. We can just put a little more in, right? The clay problem has been solved. We no longer have issues with clay. Huzzah! We need not fear a lack of clay in the future. We are doing well. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Oh, you had some Oh, okay, you had a point. Empty cargo. Do that. Okay. Then we have to run sprint really south again and handle the brownouts. Okay, so all of this works. All of this works. We have no power in for some reason. Maybe it's easier to go from the side. He says, knowing full well it's easier from going from the side. Alright. So, as we were struggling, we have turned on rich clay. And rich clay has obligingly completely filled up. I have no idea where this level of generation sits vis-a-vis what we're doing down south. All I know is this is a good first start. Fill cargo. No. No, don't do that. Store food. And I wonder if I need this stacked. If these guys are almost doing a full red belt. Fill cargo, and then go take it right up here. I want you to empty that cargo. And we shall not worry about rich clay ever again. Bam. Go do that. Alright. Better? Nah, not really. Nah. Alright, so that'll work one day, maybe. Okay, power problems. Let's go stand in the glorious center and allow our bots to attend to us. We have to go build more red biomass power plants. Right here. We have to go shopping. Hello, whale. Alright, no one is attending to us. We're being ignored. Run away. So power. Oh. Ooh. Not what we want to see. So now, we have to establish a box of stuff. Because we have to go shopping for, the number is 6. We want 6 new biomass power plants. Alright. Toss a shed down. Toss most of these things in. Not you guys. Alright, that should be good, right? Alright, so, to make these things, we need niobium pipe in quantity 300. Let's just go get it, right? Just go fetch. Niobium pipe. Quantity 1, 2, 3. Done. Next up, Nexlet. In quantity, I think 1800 was what I saw. This is doing fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alright? This is kind of worrying. That's fine. Alright, so over here, EVA, quantity 300. So let's go fetch you. Way over on the other side of everything. Is this going good? I don't know. It looks like it's kind of going full speed. That's almost the definition of good right there. 1, 2, 3. Now we need mechanical parts level 2. We actually go get those. We are low. Oh, they're being made before our eyes. And there's none here. This is distressing, but I like that they're being made. Next up, we need monolayer in quantity, 3 bricks of monolayer. That's going to be quite difficult, isn't it? Because this is one of our ongoing problems. I need a whole other brick of monolayer. And it just ain't here. What to do about this? There's not going to be any north. Maybe I can run down the other dinosaur? The other dinosaur's right. Oh, okay. We're going to steal from windmills. Okay, can do. How are windmills doing, by the way? We haven't thought about you in a while. They should be doing fairly well, right? Oh yeah, 44 is fairly well. Alright, so you're waiting here. Then you're just going to go get back in line at monolayer. Here, I'm just taking it all. There we go. And you're waiting for what now? Waiting for gearboxes, level 2, which is waiting on gearboxes. We're completely out of this. Why? Timmy? It had to have been Timmy at some point. And we're running out of Timmy again. Why is this? Why is this? Oxide. Antimony oxide. Why are we making no antimony oxide right now? Tell me. Why? Why is this? Why? This ran out. That guy's... Yeah, that wouldn't have been it. Why? Can't be this. The whale's waiting. But you saw it. You saw we were out. Oh, these guys aren't going. Because we can't get rid of the pulp level 1. We are out of Dow froth. Okay. Calm. Calm. One problem at a time. Calm. Engine units in quantity 80. No, 120. We don't have that. So let's go do that last, actually. Because I know we're going to need neuroprocessor 120. We don't have you. Let's go get that. Right? Somewhere in here. Not really a fan of how little neuroprocessor we have. But that's all brains, and brains are something that is not made, it's grown. So now we need red circuits in quantity 600. 6 full bricks. It looks like it's gonna fight real hard. You're stuck up on this. Just stuck up on sulfur. Oh, okay. Just don't look at anything. We're having power problems. Anything could be the issue. In fact, after I do this, I'm just going to ignore everything and go north. Maybe install Navin's factories next. Because that has a direct impact on things I care about. Yeah, I knew this existed. Because this wasn't the bottleneck up here. I can go get engine units now. Nice. Yeah, fine, that's nice. Monolayer, engine unit, neuroprocessor circuit boards, ASP. ASP is also around here, right? This is the everything store. I really should have counted how much ASP I needed. 150 times 6 is 900, actually. Let's take from the dinosaur. That's kind of unfortunate. So that's 900, and I want more. So, good. 6 blocks of stainless, 6 blocks of aluminum. Stainless is right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we are already out of space. So we gotta go back. To get 6 blocks of aluminum, just bam, 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 bam. Maybe I'll finally get to do something in the North Factory today. Maybe we'll build logs or something. I don't know. Science is going. That's all I should care about, right? But no. I have other cares. Wide-ranging, exotic empathies. I need those things. Don't I need... Alright, that should be enough, right? Up here, and now grab 6 blocks of aluminum, and I'm ready to go, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All I have to do is uproot 6 power plants, then reroute the energy flows, and then hopefully it should be finished. Alright, you get picked up. Okay, great. Fantastic. Totally knew this was going to happen, right? Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, make me 6 of these now. Now we have to reroute piping. This has to go north instead of what it's doing right now. So you right here get clipped. Then you right here get joined in here. Good. So, and upgrade in place. There. And I need you to do that. Just forever, please. That, I think that's all hooked up, right? Let's have spare a little bit of thought for the power balance now. Alright, pick this up, put everything back, don't care about anything anymore. Utter nihilism. Oh wait, we gotta... efficiency all these guys, or else what am I doing, right? 2. That's much better. Then, how much power... Why are you up at 100 hot molten salt? I bet you we don't have enough ability to vent it up there. That we are now producing more hot molten salt than we can consume up on that tier. That's okay. That is an entirely fixable problem. Bam. And one more. So what have we done in theory? I used to have the math of this down, but I don't anymore. So these guys should be cranking 24/7. Steam is backing up a little bit. Just a little bit. Should probably put in one more of these. Heat exchanger Mach 2s. Mark 2s. Which we might have made one of up here. Navens plantations. We have 7. Alright, we're definitely ready to go put in the next branch of Navens. I'm going to go do that. And then I'm just going to ignore the South Factory. It can suffer. It'll go on the chore list for tomorrow. We did get to heat exchanger, right? Right there. Do we happen to make any? No. No, for a couple reasons. Alright, let's go get our stuff. Let's make a heat exchanger Mark II. And then install that over there. And we will have a bit more power for everything, hopefully. Hopefully the last time, right? Hopefully. Hopefully someone goes through and finds out how often I say such naive, optimistic things. Alright, we need iron. Yeah, we just need iron, it says. Grab brick of small parts. Just click that. Nice. Alright, so we will head over. We will install one more of these. No. Lard is being completely consumed. That can only be a good thing, right? Nice. Nice and spinny. So right here, unfortunately we don't have niobium pipes, so we're going to have trouble when we try to just copy-paste. Just like that. Alright, great. Good job. Fantastic work. I believe I mean to say, do it anyway. And right there, right there, there. Bang, bang, bang. There's probably an easy way to do this, I just don't know, right? Like, upgrade in place and do it right, please. Like, there's probably a hotkey for that. You are wired in. Please help. Crafting speed is 7. Wow. Alright, so this is now pumping out pressurized steam at an appropriate temperature. Salt being used. Backup is backing up. And this does how much? 10 gigs just by itself? We might need another one soon. Like, I still think this is mostly a lie. Mostly. We can now sustain this use forever with spikes. Alright, stop thinking. Thinking is the enemy. Time to go. Oh, nice green color. I prided myself for so long in making such a very ecologically friendly factory, but now I've just mask is dropped. It's just everything is now as much tar as possible. Make sure the sky is always black. I learned once that the biters liked that. It was a mistake to let me know this. Up here, and then we should have a few more, right? If I could stop twitching around. Yeah, we want 10. Our special order is complete. Wonder if things are actually moving faster now that I've flushed more duralumin onto this. Yeah, see? There's now 800 duralumin on the belt. I could probably look here to see what is the most needed thing, you know? So it looks like just steel and iron and really basic stuff that's being consumed. I still have to go through all this that I made the other day and make sure it's all working correctly. Answer, it's not. It is 100% not working correctly. Alright, so Navens. My friend who works very well, and who I love dearly. Come with me. Okay. Just come with me, and you will come all the way to the end. What am I looking at here? Aluminum? Yes, get in here, and then get out there. And we're going to need a lot more belt. Luckily, I've got belt. And we have to make room for 10 more. And we shouldn't even be spacing it like this, right? Because we're never, ever, ever going to put the next Naven's recipe in. Not here. It's going to go north. So this is really an affectation. So we run slow. Well, we don't run slow. So like there, right? But that doesn't make any sense. Alright, we'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Nobody worry about anything, right? Navens culture. We have to go get more Navens. Don't worry. I have it on good authority that they're around here. We're just going to do it like this. I don't think that's a real walkway, right? Are you a real walkway? You are not. You do not get respected. This will find a different place to be. Oh no. Okay, friends. We can do better, right? Yeah, we can totally do better. Oh, it doesn't go anywhere. It was a nub. It didn't mean anything. It was a lie. Okay. Unless I got the line wrong. Sudden paranoiast. Check again. Check again. No, it's going nowhere. This is probably powering something that no longer exists. Alright, whatever. Don't look at it. Don't think about it. Thinking is the enemy. If you're thinking, you're losing. Do we have any more? Seriously? We still have some? Are you real? Not really. No, not really. Is this going anywhere? No, it's not. Wonder what this was. Wonder if there are any historians of the factory out there that can just tell me what this was. Alright, that's good. So, friends, dearest beloved friends, come with me. It has to be like this, right? I remember it like that. Has to be like this. Alright. Again, don't think. Thinking's bad. Thinking, thinky thoughts. Drag this down. All the way. And we drag this down. All the way. And you're the one I have to care about because you're the one that rots. Straight into that. No. 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 There you go. Yes. So now we have to grab all of this from here. And we don't have any of that, unfortunately, so we'll have to upgrade it right here. By saying not having any of that, I mean we don't have this brand of pipes anymore. We don't use that anymore. So, like this, right? So these guys will start going as soon as they get the modules. This is good work. I don't mind doing this. And this will get me furling, which is the current bottleneck in making monolayer. And anything that gets me more monolayer is a-okay with me. Just slam it right in, right? So go grab a whole lot of Navens. Because this guy, oh, he's just going. Here, try again. You're not done. You are not finished with your task. Go back. What happened? I had the Navens right here. Then they were just gone. Don't worry. The Navens will come again. And we can check back on this in like 5 minutes. And we will see how we're doing, right? I think this is the last time I'm going to need to do this. Hopefully we don't have a bottleneck on any of this other stuff. Like guts maybe? I don't know. We're doubling the consumption of all the inputs. Oh, okay, we ran out. We overbuilt when it came to the spores. This guy is just doing a lap. So this guy might actually need to be doubled as well. Let's not take a chance, right? Let's just do it now. Go. Doubled. Go and do it, my friend. Now I have some extra navens, and they just appear. Okay, good. So, yeah, it might take a while for this to spin up entirely, but it will, and it'll be great. These guys are using everything, and all you are going, and your speed is now 1. Congrats. So it does take a full 100 seconds for this. Ugly. Alright. There are doubtless countless things still broken in the South Factory. I do not care about them right now. I want to go do something else. We're going to play North Factory now. I think the North Factory, bam, accelerate. Let's just take a quick look around. We are completely stuffed up. Oh, almost completely stuffed up. We get to watch it work a little bit. Yeah, these things are fantastic. And these are just basic sea sponges. Admittedly, they are level 2 buildings, but this has so much longer to scale. Like, belting speed is going to be the real problem here. It makes like 2/3 of a red belt with just 4 of them. And it's for free, essentially. Just free. Feed in the clay, it does the thing. Oh, we're even bottlenecked on clay in. Oh, wow. That's the actual problem here. Well, it's reaching the end. But still, this is, like, almost beyond what I was looking for when it comes to performance. Alright, so, next thing we have to do. Logs. Logs are on our list. We need logs for to put them on the belt. We have an area right here that is designated log. So let's go do that, right? So we need botanical gardens, quantity 2. We need a tree farm. So we should go get a lot more windmills, right? And decorate the farmland with them more. We should go do that. Then we need 9. Count them, 9. Plus farms. Then we need we need saw blades. No, we don't, because we're not cutting the logs. So we don't need these. So it's just going to be, we're going to take this right here. Place it in right here. Should be able to snuggle in somewhere here, right? Apparently it cannot. Like, this is as close as I can get. Maybe I should just do something like this and, you know, make it work. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. All right, let's go do that thing. And then we will have a Logmaker. That's the advanced technology I'm currently grappling with. The creation of logs. And then logs will log. Log is a specialty item that gets taken and brought to the wood processing unit. Then we can make substrate. We have to make biomass at some point. Like, I feel like the log maker can also double as a biomass maker. There's going to be many of these in the lifetime of the factory. There will be no one, the biomass maker. I guess we just do this, huh? We just pull this all back. And we figure out what we're going to do with this. And undoubtedly it's going to be something like that. So now we just take our thing, right? And we just shove it right in, right? So, angry ghost, make it happen. We don't have any moss. There's a solution for that. So, are we jammed? This is jammed. Okay. Alright. Alright. We're gonna have to deal with this, right? Because this is in fact jammed. Not for real. Not for joke. For actual for real. It was jammed up on tree seeds. And I really should have addressed that before doubling it, right? But, you know. Okay, out of power. Gonna have to do something about that. We are getting far ahead of ourselves once again, as is our habit, as is our irresistible fate. Need more? No, we are now out of more. Alright, so we need to link in the stuff. This goes in to there, so you just need to be like that. And then this probably is wrong. This is probably just incorrect. You have power now. I suppose you need that. You are dependent on this for survival. Alright, so we have to get mud in, and mud is an issue. So we just link in like so. That should inmudify you. Oh, this is incoherent. This doesn't exist. None of this up here exists. Okay. Learned something? Not really. Did something? Oh yeah. Oh, I need another botanical garden? Ooh. Alright, let's go take care of that. And let's try to think our way through tree seeds again, because apparently we're not doing it well enough. Botanical gardens can be picked up right here, right? And then just dunk it in. Oh, I need trees. Trees also, in order to make a tree farm. A wiser man could have anticipated this and avoided this problem. A wiser man would probably be using his time better. Alright, so you are just straight jammed. You are straight jammed because we can't get this out. Is there tree seeds? Oh, we don't have water. Where was the main water in, right? I think we should be right here. It looks like we were using a different sort of method. Like, this is so ugly now. Yeah, this is not complete. This is not finished by any means. There. And you pump the water. Alright, so, situation. Cannot vent tree seeds. Tree seeds are not being balanced correctly, for one thing. There. Then they will be on both sides of the belt. So that's one. That was probably a main problem right there. This is probably just from, it's probably situational, so I'm trying to gasp out. So you are now making logs. And normally we would be happy about this, but now I'm filled with this sick sense of dread. This needs to come the other way. Because I need the outside right now. Be like that. I need the outside for probably biomass and also logs. Should go make a composter, right? The first of many biomass. Well, don't think I have the space for everything. I can move this right there. Then I'll certainly have the space. So, aerial outpost. Snuggled in as hard as it can. Then another one. Ooh. This is starting to look not so great on a lot of levels. Okay, like that. So this is super easy if logs come out and then go in, but I also want to compost them. Why aren't you going? We need you to go, or we need logs out. Alright, so what I should do then is I should go get a composter. Do I make any of these? I think I've neglected to make those buildings, even though they are very, very, very useful. Compost. We need steel and simple circuits. Excuse me. You would have thought that this would be a simple thing to do, right? Compost. Now red compost is titanium and engine units. Bricketite. Yeah, you're just making logs, right? How hard can it be? Turns out we are in fact in extreme sustained difficulty on account of this. Now the big problem, of course, is you want to shove a composter somewhere. I guess this is the place for it, right? This means we have to use our space a little better. Which is no problem. Tree seeds are... It's mind-boggling how much tree seeds are a curse on the factory. Alright, so... what now we do, we put in a composter. So, I don't know if we want to stack insert. I think that's probably a bad idea altogether. I do know we want to stack insert out. There we go. Now we biomass this stuff. So, and then bop bop, and then, okay, bop bop. That was right. This is not inspiring confidence, specifically in me, and I'm kind of like the most important person that confidence should be inspired in. Alright, so that's good. So we're just making some biomass now. And then up here, then we do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. We don't need a lot of logs. This is probably just fine for a log maker right here. It's almost certainly just fine, right? And we're going to need more compost. This isn't enough for a compost maker. In between these two, we can make just a fungal substrate just right now. But that's not something I'm interested in at the moment. What I do need is to find a place for both these natural products. That means setting up more whales. Then we'll have exactly enough. Abouts. So natural products right here, right? And it's going to be like this, only without the stuff in the center. So grab from here to here. Place it right there. Not that stuff. That's not needed. I don't think it's needed anyway. Oh, and all the stuff in the center just doesn't exist. Excuse me, friend bots. Oh, and then we have to go refill after that. Maybe we'll take a look at the South Factory one more time, even though I don't really want to, right? Why is this sticking up and touching? I guess it makes sense. Well, not so much makes sense as is correct. Alright, whale. Your job is to go and store food. And go up to the farms, and then you're grabbing logs. I want you to fill your cargo. This isn't really needed, is it? No, it's not. This is a natural single product, the log. So we'll come over here and put it in the singlet pile, even though there's not a lot of natural stuff right here. What's your purpose? Right. Yeah, this is all kind of products from the south. Alright, I guess this is the log input right there. Logs don't need buffer space, there's just not enough call for them. You go get logs, and then you put them right there. Empty cargo. So right there, then right there. Off you go. Alright, that leaves another whale. Come here, Mr. Whale. Have a shot. And now I want you to go store food. Store food, and then I want you to go and biomass. Fill your cargo and come here, and this is biomass central. We're going to have a lot of biomass we're going to need, and there's going to be a lot of biomass makers. But is there going to be waste biomass? That definitely exists. So I'm doing this wrong. Once again, of course. I have to rip this entire thing down. Waste biomass 100% exists. And it is foolish of me to behave otherwise. I need to slow down and start asking the big questions. This is like the third time recently I've messed this up, right? It's right here, I think. Alright, so that looks right, right? Never mind if it is correct. Does it look correct? Alright, and this is primary production of biomass. Come here, Mr. Whale. You come here and you empty your cargo. Okay, be on your way. Let's go take a look at it one more time. And then probably queue up something else. Waiting for logs. Really is a bit unfortunate I'm using them both for this. I'm using this one tree farm for this. It doesn't matter, right? That's what I'm telling myself anyway. So over here, this is just wood, right? And we can help ourselves. one little guy venting. Just use the building a little better, right? Yeah, that looks intentional, right? That's by design. Okay, so this is probably fine. Almost certainly probably fine. I wonder how it will compete against all this. I also don't care that much. Alright, last thing we have to do is arrange for the sawmills to get their specialty items. So that's another caravan. Mr. Caravan, go and get food, please. Right there. Then you go to Logs R Us, which is right here, and I want you to fill your cargo. And I want you to come right here, and I want you to empty your cargo. And you do this forever. And this will alleviate one problem. Alright, that's the bottleneck there, that's the bottleneck there. Alright, what's next? Let's take a look at... No, let's go get power for our bots. Excuse me, guys. I gotta go. I gotta go change the fluids. My internal engine, if you understand. Of course you understand. You're an electronic. So is this actually working? I mean, it looks like it's working to me. Hopefully we'll see a tick up in monolayer, or, you know, it'll hit the next bottleneck. We're out of Timmy still. I really thought I'd put this problem in the ground, but apparently not, right? Bup. Right there. It's not power related at the moment anyway. Let's go grab windmills. And probably just build out some city blocks next and put some windmills down, and that will be all I do for this session. We're about time to wrap up. Didn't get nearly as far as I wanted. Didn't do as many things as I wanted, but that's just kind of how it goes, right? This is cranking. No, it's not fast enough to keep up, huh? I wouldn't think that would be the case. Alright, next up, that's going to have to be vented. Looks like naphthalene oil is next. Then middle oil after that. What happens to naphthalene? PHTH. Nap PHTH. What do you go and do? Alright, so this is waste naphthalene oil. It can just be burned. We can go into carbolic. No. We can crash it. No, it comes from this. We can crash into aromatics in a pretty bad way, but it looks like it goes into creosote too. Alright, we start doing that. Then middle oil, of course. Where are you, middle oil? You can go to carbolic and naphthalene with some chitin. Or we can turn it into more of everything else we have. And then carbolic, just... I don't think there's any use for carbolic. Just none. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Let's just crash it directly into creosote on the spot. And this is... I suppose this should be a creosote maker. That should be its official designation. And if there's ever more creosote in the system that we can consume, that's a victory condition. That is not something to be sad about. So good. So let's go over and let the bots attend to us while we try to plot out what happens next. This we are super pleased with. We struggled with clay. The struggles of clay. We have some biomass in place now. Maybe that's going to be what I do. I call this episode biomass! Exclamation point. It appears that we're working. We're not jammed. I have to look at this from time to time. This is good, and this is good, and eventually this will be good. The logs being made is the slow step. Or out of muddy sludge. Really? So we're using it faster than it's being consumed right now. Huh. Well, I can always add more receivers, right? That's what governs how many people are, how many Gobachovs are coming, right? Always just make it up here, but I don't wanna. How much muddy sludge is consumed? Oh, tons. Tons and tons and tons and tons. And it'll be more. Yeah. Which one are you going to deposit in? Right. Alright, so it looks like only one services each one of these at a time, so I need to put in a couple more. And then another tank. Alright, that's a micro optimization though. I'm going to build out like 12 more areas right here. That's what's needed right now, I think. Oh, and we're going to put in some windmills. Because we can. Because it makes us happy. So here. Should be like this, right? And right there. Gonna have to move that guy. Oh, this is player equipment, this area. So it should get a full block. Left and right. Like that. Yeah, this is player equipment and base equipment that doesn't go on the sushi belt. I wonder if adding Duralumin in has had any effect. Saw that it wasn't a bottleneck. I mean, explicitly a bottleneck. It's probably still implicitly a bottleneck somewhere. Just these guys need tops and bottoms too. So we'll just decorate this block, right? We will pave an area and then we'll call it a day. How many windmills do I still have? Lots, unfortunately. 2 whole blocks. I have a coal power plant. That's going to be there forever, isn't it? Or at least until I decide to actually use prod somewhere. Anyway, that's great. Now let's finish doing this over here. And then we'll just start paving things. Alright, you're done. You are waste. You need to find a place in the world. Probably right there. Then copy this. Whip it right around. Paste. Alright. Good. Question mark. 18 gigawatts. 18 gigawatts of pure, clean wind power. Alright, I need to go on just an utter rampage. Flinging grenades, flinging cliff explosives. You guys come with me. Grenades come with me. Cliff explosives come with me. Energy drink comes with me. Cliff explosives? Energy drink. Energy drink. Alright, right there. And then everything we can use to pave. Not you. So I believe the cupboard is bare when it comes to, yeah. So let's go get some bricks. And then let's head south. Get more cliff explosive, get more grenades, get a lot more get a lot more refined concrete. And then let's clear an enormous area. and get ready to be building more and more middle things, intermediates of sorts. I need to do small rocks, you know, sand and such. Coarse fraction, sand, gravel. Thank you. Now we need all of this essentially, right? Oh, it's full. Nice. I need grenades. I'm just assuming this factory is working well. I got good feelings about all of this. This factory is doing great. Science is happening, right? There is a limited amount of problems I can have so long as science is being made. And we go grab another brick of cliff explosives. And we are off to have fun. I think the next goal is mushrooms, right? Maybe even using a better mushroom recipe now that I can make substrate. I need to dedicate a block to just substrate manufacture. The 3 different kinds, because they all feed into each other. But that is okay. So what I want is to blow up every tree in these 2 blocks straight over. So, I mean, why limit ourselves to small goals? Cluster grenades, I miss you. Is this the day I kill myself with grenades? I'm sure they wish I would. Almost. Almost got out of it without a problem. Yay, puff, puff. Yeah. Used almost 50 grenades up on just this. I mean, admittedly, it is a dense little copse, but it's not a huge problem. So what does the future hold for me? Like, now that I have a whole lot of bare ingredients down and more Mark II buildings being made, it's just every intermediate in the world, right? I have to go get more grenades, unfortunately. Okay. On patrol. And unfortunately, there's nothing I can do with this. By the rules, I am honor bound to follow from hard mode. It's alright. I don't hate it that much. Do hate these things. Yeah, that sponge recipe. Just amazingly good. The sponge upgrade. I was correct to spend so much science to get to that. Just drop everything and get that, because it is really amazing and will form the foundation of a lot of stuff here in the new factory. So its time was come, and just overall thrilled with it. All right, now more. Okay, good. And over here somewhere, this guy looks like he's doing a good job. Could be slacking off for all I know. I do not have time to micromanage these guys. Okay, right here. Okay, good. This is the last block, so I won't in fact run out of grenades. I think. Might be close actually. It's hard to see in the dark. Actually, I think I'm probably going to. This is another very dense area right here. It's alright. I'll go get more grenades. I know where the rest are. Don't worry, my friends. There's more. It's like they grow on trees. Isn't that funny? There's like a grenade tree down south. It just makes grenades constantly and doesn't ask questions or think. It's like a perfect analog for a tree. Okay, there. do have to go get more grenades. Big, sad trombone. But, alright, it's fine. We will endure this and more. All for the beloved factory. So, what's next in life? Still have to get raw coal up. I am coming to the conclusion I'm going to have to tap a raw coal rock. It's going to, oh, what's the problem? Did we ever determine what the problem was with, ISI 1? Why is this the bottleneck now? How does this make any sense whatsoever? I mean, it's all going. Oh, it was wood. That's what the problem was. Oh, I see. And it's still kind of a problem, right? What should I do about this? It's like, this wood makes it all the way around. Shouldn't you be getting in at the very end? Just to use everything properly? Then all of this is now stopped. Why do we suppose this is stopped? No carbon dioxide. Oh, it was serious when I said when it had a carbon dioxide. I was just write that down. Carbon dioxide down south. Alright, that goes on the list of chores for tomorrow. I'm not doing anything about that right now. I'm just gonna have to build another carbon dioxide maker. It's fine. Won't be this huge problem. Just copy and paste something, pull it outside. Underflow into the existing system, so on and so forth. We've done it before. We'll do it again. Okay, so over here, these guys. Like a bullet of anti-foliant hate. I am shot towards my targets. And I am trying as hard as I possibly can to make this interesting. But I don't think it can be done. Land maintenance is just the least interesting part of Factorio. I really have to then push cluster grenades forward. I don't think anyone's going to yell at me if I do it. Seems like a great change. There's too far up the tech tree, and I need them. I needed them long ago, and there's just no reason not to have them, right? Like, admittedly, this is suffering, but this is the not fun kind of suffering. Over here, you guys get picked up. End up with tons of stuff I don't want in my inventory. Then up here as well. Cleaning the land. Oh, there's a few more over there. And then we'll dunk this all in the stone bin. And it will get used for something useful. So up here, waste stone. Go do something with that. Alright, bots off, right? And now it's time to lay down our city blocks. There, 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 and right there. And of course, we do one underneath. It should take all of 10 minutes to lay down. And that feels kind of good. Alright, good. Let's go. No, we can do better, right? Okay, better is highly subjective in this situation. We can certainly make an impression. Great. What are these things? These things right here. I just energy drank myself again. The tree made me do it. It was the tree's fault. I didn't want to. The tree made me do it. Gotta believe. Oh, another one. What the heck is this? Could be dangerous. Get away. Alright. So that is the meat of it. Now we just walk back and forth. And then we walk back and forth again and again with bricks. And we have our nice walkway. And we have a lot more room in order to build intermediates going forward. So we need to do fungal substrate intermediates, and that's an entire city block right there, just on substrate. Because the initial substrate's going to be easy. It's just biomass and wood. Logs, rather. Just, super easy to get that in. Then after that, they need petri dishes and such, so I need to make a petri dish maker somewhere. That means, well, it implies making a agar maker in the same block. So I have to think out how I'm going to do that, which implies thinking, which is not my strong point. Alright, so let's kind of rip this over. Good. Perfect. Right there, right there. Then we do the next layer, right? This is probably best. Perfect. It's gonna look nice on the screenshot. It's gonna be like, bam, big difference. Did a lot today. Got a lot done. Put out squares. This is probably a new record for square edition, right? 12 squares all at once. It's going to take a while to work my way through this. I could probably... Well, no. I need to do a proper small parts area if I'm going to make science. I'm not close to that because I want to get all the way to casted small parts. So there's a lot more to go, and I mean a lot more. I wonder if we're going to even be done with this phase of the factory by the 800-hour mark. We're just going to be mired in rebuild. That'd be unfortunate, but like I wouldn't stop either. I think that should probably be pretty clear to everyone right now. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a quitter. So right there. Wood. Then Sigosies. And Downsy Doozy. Almost done with this boring section of the video. Like, to be fair, this isn't exactly award-winning, riveting content to begin with. It is a man of questionable intelligence and tact rambling on and on and on while he tries to do a complex organizational task. We're really out? Could have sworn that getting 3 blocks would be enough, or 4 blocks rather, but apparently not. Really, it's 1 brick per 3. We have a ratio now. But yeah, as I was mumbling before, I want to get sand processing. Now I could turn iron into sand and coarse fraction and stone using the new recipes, but that's not why I'm going to do it. I am going to, what is that thing? I'm going to use the proper recipe. So like right here, sand is made in this recipe. No, this is okay, this recipe. But what we really want is this. This recipe is fast. It produces a lot of stuff. But it produces a lot of extra stuff. It's efficient for sand. It doesn't cost anything. That is the way to go. That is the future. But it requires handling byproducts, which my entire system has been architected to do. So we're going to call that somewhat of a test of this system. Maybe I'll set that up next episode, assuming I'm not still a slave to the South Factory the entire time. Was not expecting to do more power today. Though honestly, I was expecting to do more power at some point. For a long time now, I've been riding the very close to the edge. But I guess turning on another particle accelerator really was just asking a bit much of South Factory. And every day the South Factory makes these wonderful wind turbines. Free, constant, eternal energy. It labors so hard to make them, and then it watches me just take them away time and time and time again. Alright, so this is good. It is time to wrap up. Oh no, gotta fix that. And like next episode, just keep building everything, right? Alright, so what did we do today? Why did I hit why did I hit that button? Here, let's take a look up here while we wait for the energy drink to wear off. So it looks like we are running into supply difficulties here. We're going to have to come up and add 2 more Gobachovs to this. Some liquids are just going to be real hard. I think Muddy Sludge is going to be one of those liquids. So it looks like 2 chests and level 1 everything can supply 1. Exactly 1 fastwood forestry. Alright, so let's talk about what we did today here at beloved North Factory. That's pretty good. Let's look at this train coming in. That's pretty good. Alright, so what did we do today? Well, I mean, obviously we added 12 more blocks. This is all for more intermediate processing. We've spent so much time making sure that we have primary ingredients in. Now we can start thinking about reprocessing them into intermediates. So, like this is right here. These 2 are going to be my next focus. I think this is going to be the first sand, dirt reprocessed into sand and all the sand components. I think I'm even going to make the dirt on site because it's going to need such an enormous amount of it. So dirt gets made, it just gets dug up. Water gets made on site, obviously, and then sorted. And then down here, there's going to be buckets for primary product. And then those are all going to go up here. So we're going to have sand, we're going to have coarse fraction, we're going to have more limestone. And those all get dumped in the secondary production, which is the leftmost right here. After that, right here is going to be reprocessing. Probably even right here also reprocessing. That's where I find out I have too much coarse fraction, so I have to make it go away somehow. How is that going to be? Not really sure. As much as I love seeing this, I need bots off at the moment. So I can take a nice screenshot. Why is that flashing that needs stuff up there? I don't know. Alright, back on. So that's my ambition there. We also have to continue putting out tar reprocessing right here, so I have to go and fetch more buildings. There's only 2 more, and I should probably just go and do it, right? That's naphthalene reprocessing and middle oil reprocessing. That'll both go here and here, and that will complete the tar reprocessing chain. The only other problem is maybe coke won't get vented. Oh, and then I have to also go and I have to make ceramic, like I said I was going to do before. Yeah, and I just totally dropped the ball on that, didn't I? Because it was supposed to be done today to have a reason to get rid of coke, but I didn't do that. All right, so these 3 blocks are going to be where I'm going to focus tomorrow, assuming I can have the time. Other things we did today, we're now directly importing duralumin from the south. This little trickle right here is nice, but we need a lot more, and I mean a lot more, and it's far away, so I'm just going to pull more in. It's fine. It's not a problem. I think that's about it, right? Yeah, we hooked up rich clay, and we are thrilled with how the sponges are performing. But that really is it. Just a bunch of... We got sawmills going again, in theory, because we put in a log and basic biomass maker right there. Neither of which will be sufficient long term, but both of which are sufficient right now. So, okay, that's what I did up there. Down south, it was just a world of chores today, right? We fixed, we increased antimony production. It's still not good enough. I have to examine that. We then took the glass makers off hot air in a bid to conserve some hot air. This may or may not be a good idea. I don't know. It's what I did. What else? What else? What else? What else? There was a lot of little things. Like we increased zinc acetate production and then rerouted things so that the particle accelerator, which makes Nextlit batteries, which charges up the Nextlit batteries, is now in use. That'll make more gastrocapacitors. That will make some other weird stuff somewhere. I've already forgotten where it is. And we've also stemmed the production of zinc acetate. Oh, Dow froth is a problem. Got to write that down. Dow froth. That is the problem that is causing us so much grief over with antimony. We finally got the name of that demon. So that's going to be on our chore list for tomorrow. And if there was something else I did... Oh, okay, I built new power. I built out 6 new biomass power plants, or upgraded the Mark 1s to Mark 2s. And that gave us, what, maybe actually for real 12 gigawatts of power down there? I haven't done the math. But hopefully it's okay. Yeah, and I think that's about it I did today. Okay, I'm done now. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye.